Welcome to day 3 of the Cyprus road trip, and this morning we are at the Tomb of the Kings in Paphos. We need to get some entrance tickets. I think they are €2.50 each, and you're supposed to get here a little bit early as well, but we got here early and there's nobody here in December. Okay, so this is Tomb 1.
Really put you in the tomb. Despite being called Tombs of the Kings, apparently no royalty actually was put here. They got a name from the fact that they're very grand tombs, inspired by the Egyptians, weren't they?
Yeah, that's what it says, ancient Egyptian tradition, when it was believed that the tombs for the dead should resemble houses for the living.
Yeah. And there's 7 tombs here in total. That was just number 1.
We're in search of number 3. According to Lonely Planet, it's the best one.
The top 7 tombs of Paphos.
It's very peaceful here. It's nice.
It's nice. It is quite pretty. Look at the beach there.
You can just about hear the waves.
I think you're going to have to go in this one, Em. It's a bit low.
When the light hits the rock or the limestone, sandstone, it's really beautiful.
It really is, isn't it? Colours.
It's a lot lighter colour than what we've seen in other archaeological sites, I think. It's almost the same colour as in Georgia, Uplistiki, or the big rock where you flew the drone.
Ah, yes, the cave settlement.
Almost the same colour.
This is tomb number 2. We're doing them in no particular order. Some of them have got a staircase, or as they call them, a dromos, which is a stone staircase up and down to the tomb. And I think this one leads up to the top. It's a bit low, isn't it?
Wow.
A tomb with a view.
All right, let's go find tomb number 3.
I think it's over there. I think that's tomb number 3, the big one there.
Okay, so we are now in the Tomb of the Kings, tomb number 3.
Tomb number 3, that's right.
It's definitely the most well preserved. If you can see just behind us here are all of the columns that hold it up. It's definitely the most well preserved of all the tombs we've seen so far.
Certainly the grandest as well. It's really impressive. It's really tranquil in here as well. There's nobody else here either.
Yeah.
Absolutely silent. Also in Paphos is this 4th century Christian basilica behind me here. It was mostly destroyed during the Arab raids, but you can see the marble columns still here today to see. There's a little wooden pathway which you can walk all the way around the archaeological site, but that's closed today. I think they're doing a little bit of refurb work during the winter. Behind me here is Paphos Castle. It stands just at the entrance of the harbour there, and there's a little small fortification. You can go inside and climb to the top of it if you want. And it overlooks the harbour, which is full of shops and restaurants, and there's lots of boat cruises here and little tours you can do of the area.
So behind me is all of Paphos Harbor. You can see loads of restaurants, loads of souvenir shops and that type of thing, and you can walk basically the whole promenade right way down to all the resorts and the hotels. But for us, we're going to head now from Paphos towards the Larnaca region, hopefully a little bit of a coast drive. Just arrived in Lefkara, which is known for its lace and silver making. It's a very pretty little city. I think it's the most authentic place we've been so far in Cyprus.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd definitely say it's one of the highlights of Cyprus to come and visit.
So we're just going to have a look around here, look at some of the lace and silver work, and I think there's a good vantage point of the city up here.
I think they said in the book that the silver and the lace trade almost died out in the early 19th century, but due to tourism sort of rejuvenated it all again. So they've kept their traditions, which is really good.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
forgery.
Make
Thank you so much. How much?
Yeah, 47.
47.
15 and 30.
Yeah, that sounds good.
47.
That's what I'm here for.
He's here to pay. Thank you very much.
Very much.
It's okay. That's okay.
sure?
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you very
No,
much.
thank you very much for this. It's very special. I'm okay, but thank you. Oh, thank you. So as we said before, Lefkara is renowned for lace and silver making. So we went into this shop behind me and the lady was telling us about how she makes all of these beautiful silverwork necklaces, and her husband makes them as well. So I picked up a silver necklace on a chain. It wasn't expensive at all, and she weighed it by grams.
Exactly, yeah. So you know that you're not getting
Ripped off.
It's genuine.
Yeah, and it's such a sweet thing to do in Cyprus. It feels very authentic, doesn't feel touristy at all. And it's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice memory as well. We tend not to collect souvenirs or
No.
anything like that, but something like that is wearable and it's
Yeah.
a nice memory.
Sometimes you feel like it's the right thing to do, and it's like the right moment to do it, and it doesn't feel like you're buying a magnet or something, does it? It feels
Exactly,
very
no.
authentic
Yeah.
to do it here.
And she was quite proud of what they were making.
Very
and
proud of it.
It was more like showing you than trying to sell things to you.
Exactly.
So,
And that's the type of things that you want to support when you travel into these small villages.
we've had a great time at Lefkara. I have to say, this is one place in Cyprus that you should definitely not miss.
It's everything I wanted Cyprus to be, in a tiny little village, and it feels so authentic and wonderful, and the little shop owners will talk to you and tell you about their product. It's just a really sweet place here in Cyprus. Definitely top of our must-see things in Cyprus.
Absolutely. And again, winter travel, the place is empty really. We've
Yeah.
got it to ourselves.
So we're just driving through Larnaca, which is kind of just another beach resort area, beach town in Cyprus. It looks nice. This one has a more sandy beach. Quite a lot of the beaches in Cyprus are pebble. And again, just lots of cafes along the front and a few hotels. Lots of palm trees, very quintessentially beach town vibes, isn't it? So we just pulled over here on the front at Larnaca. It's a great view of the sea from here. I think normally it's a beach, but it's quite high tide today.
I think I slightly prefer here than Paphos.
Yeah, I think I prefer here than Paphos.
It's a bit neater and a bit more options here.
Yeah,
The seafront's nice.
the seafront's really nice, but we're gonna not spend too much time here because we want to head to the Salt Lake in Larnaca, a bit more off the tourist path. Next stop is the Salt Lake here in Larnaca, and it's pretty cool because there are flamingos behind us.
Yeah, just in the middle of the lake. You can hardly see them on this, but I can confirm I've zoomed in and they are indeed flamingos.
It's so cool to see flamingos in the wild. I've never seen that before.
Wasn't expecting to see them, to be honest. And you can see there's feathers all over the floor,
beach.
which I might have thought was plastic when we pulled up here. I was a bit disappointed. And they got those little footprints.
So it is our last night in Cyprus, so we
It
decided
is.
to spend it in a place called Paphos Harbor. It's beautiful here. It's very new, isn't it?
It's completely new. It almost feels a bit like Disneyland.
Yeah, it doesn't have an authentic feel, but it's got a beautiful harbour that you can walk around, and loads of restaurants and loads of shops. So I think it's exactly actually what Cyprus needed.
I think so, yeah. They've done it well, in fairness. It
Yeah.
looks really clean, really smart.
So we're gonna look for a place for dinner and have a wander around the harbour at sunset, which I think is the perfect way to end our Cyprus trip.
Much, I think we've got another 30 minutes of light. The sun goes down, it gets dark very quickly here.
But yeah.
But it's been good, it's been a nice trip, hasn't it?
It's been a really lovely trip here in Cyprus.
Yeah, it's great that we had the hire car because we could get out and about and see maybe some other bits that you wouldn't normally see if you stick in your resort.
Yeah, definitely would recommend getting out of your resort, seeing some of the real Cyprus, and definitely Lefkara, where we went today, was the highlight for me of Cyprus.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So we have woke up very early this morning to come to Aphrodite's rock. And this is the entrance way to the beach. How cool is this?
Very narrow.
I can imagine how busy this must be in peak season.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be anyone else at the beach. It's just going to be us. Oh wow.
So that's it from us from Cyprus. We're off to the airport now, but we've had a great time here.
Yeah, Cyprus has been a real treat. We've really loved Lefkara, I think has been our absolute highlight. And as well as here, Aphrodite's beach and the rocks here. It's such a highlight destination when you're traveling through Cyprus. But we got to drop the hire car off now and head to Israel.
Yes. So stay tuned for our adventures in Israel.